Welcome back to my channel. Today, we explore the value of specific coins, the top 3 Washington silver quarter-dollar coins, value in today's market. So, let's get started. First up, the 1996 Washington silver quarter with a D mint mark. Let's see how much it's worth today. The 1996 Washington quarter is part of the standard series that was issued from 1932 to 1998, featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. But what sets this one apart is the D mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Denver Mint. Now, when it comes to value, one crucial factor is the composition. The 1996 quarter you're looking at is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, meaning it doesn't contain silver, unlike earlier quarters. So, this coin isn't one of the rare silver versions that were minted before 1965. However, the value of this quarter still depends on its condition and collective interest. In terms of value, a typical 1996 Washington quarter with the D mint mark in good condition will generally be worth around 25 cents to 50 cents. That's because the coin is still in circulation and not particularly rare. But wait, if your coin is in better condition, say uncirculated or graded as MS63 or higher, its value can rise to around $1 to $3 or even more, depending on demand in the market. Now, while the regular 1996 D mint mark quarters aren't super valuable, keep in mind that there are some rare, high-grade or error coins that can fetch more. For instance, if you find one with a noticeable minting error, like a double die or misstruck coin, it could be worth significantly more. Always be on the lookout for those unique anomalies. If you have a 1996 quarter and want to know how much it's really worth, it's important to assess the condition carefully. Check for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins that are in good condition may only fetch face value, while those in uncirculated condition, or better, will be worth more. A professional coin grading service can help you get an accurate value if you're unsure. Next up, the 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark. And if yours is in extra fine condition, you might be in for a surprise when it comes to its value in today's market. Let's get into it. So let's start by understanding the 1978 Washington quarter itself. This coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 1978 quarter was produced in both Philadelphia and Denver mints, but since we're talking about the one without a mint mark, this means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Here's an important note for collectors. The 1978 Washington quarter is made from the standard copper-nickel-clad composition, meaning it does not contain silver. Silver quarters were discontinued in 1965, so this coin is primarily valued based on its condition and rarity rather than its metal content. So, what's the 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark worth in today's market, especially in extra fine condition? Generally speaking, an extra fine 1978 quarter could be valued anywhere between $3 to $6. The extra fine grade means the coin shows slight wear, but most of its details, like Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, are still sharp and well-defined. The value of any coin is highly dependent on its condition. A quarter in extra fine condition means it has light wear, but retains its overall appearance and appeal. However, if the coin is graded as united, meaning MS60 or higher, uncirculated, the value could increase to $10 or more, depending on market demand. Conversely, if your coin has noticeable wear, scratches, or discoloration, it will likely stay closer to its face value of 25 cents. If you're wondering whether your 1978 quarter qualifies as extra fine, here are a few things to look for. The coin should have only slight wear on high points, like Washington's hair and the eagle's wings, but still show all the major details. If you're unsure about the condition, a professional grading service like the NGC or PCGS can help determine the exact grade. While the 1978 Washington quarter in extra fine condition isn't rare by itself, you might be able to find some valuable variations. For example, certain minting errors like off-center strikes or die cracks can make your coin worth significantly more. Always keep an eye out for these unusual characteristics. So, to sum it up, if you have a 1978 Washington quarter without a mint mark in extra fine condition, expect to see it valued anywhere from $3 to $6, depending on its precise condition. If you think your coin is in especially good shape, consider having it graded, as it could be worth even more. Next up, the 1980 Washington silver quarter with a D mint mark. Is it valuable in today's market? First, let's start with the basics. The 1980 Washington quarter was minted by the U.S. Mint in both Philadelphia and Denver. But did you know that most of these quarters were not made from silver? That's right. Most of the 1980 quarters are composed of a copper-nickel blend with no silver content at all. These are the standard quarters you'll find in circulation today. However, there's a catch when it comes to the value of certain quarters from this year. Some Washington quarters from 1980, especially those with a D mint mark from the Denver Mint, have unique characteristics that can make them more valuable. But what about the silver content? Now, the key to understanding the potential value of the 1980 Washington quarter comes down to condition. Most circulated 1980 quarters with a D mint mark are worth just a few quarters worth of change, as they contain no silver. But if you happen to come across a 1980 Washington quarter in very good condition, it's a different story. Coins in this grade are generally defined as having clear details but showing some wear. For these quarters, the value could be higher than you might expect. In today's market, a 1980 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in very good condition is generally worth around 25 to 50 cents, just slightly above face value. But the condition is key. If you find one in better shape, such as fine or extra fine grades, the value could rise to $1 or more. In terms of collector demand, there isn't a huge premium for the 1980 quarters from Denver unless you're looking for a coin in mint state or if the coin has any unique characteristics, such as errors or minting issues. So, if you've got a 1980 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in your collection, don't expect a huge windfall, unless, of course, it's in exceptional condition or has a unique error. But it's always a good idea to hang on to it, as coin values can fluctuate over time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more CoinFlip Lathan content. See you and next time. Happy collecting.